Welcome everyone to the CT5Holy Triple Threat. As the star of the show is going to be none other than CT5Holy. Why? Because I'm going to be showcasing 3 of his newest teams all in one video. So strap yourself in, guys, and enjoy. We got his first team on top, which is known as Wall of Faith. His first opponent on bottom, if I can talk today, is going to be TrueLight's team, which is known as Touch of Lightning. Alright, so we got Hop Hop the Lancer. The Bard. Weird the Chemist. And Stuff the Summoner. Well, Lancer likes to hop around. Bards like to sing. Chemist is just weird. The Summoner just does stuff. In all seriousness, though, this is a 12-speed White Mage Lancer. Interesting setup. For this one, this guy always got, let's see, Raise Wall Asuna. Half of MP complements the idea because Lancers don't have terribly great MP at all to begin with. So, Cross Helm addresses that problem actually quite nicely, and then half of MP too. Yeah, he's meant to be a bit of a support Lancer. Nothing really else he can do. 12 speed, like I said, so he's gonna throw out some really quick raises. He can also jump for decent damage, but not for a whole lot. He's just there to kind of soften up at best. But he should get it off rather quickly, though. The Bard only has Angel Song, okay? And only has Cure 2, Raise Asuna, and Holy from White Magic. Not sure why you have Green Beret, where you would probably want Golden Hairpin for Holy boosting. I mean, your name is CT5Holy, so I would think that you want to boost anything that is Holy. Just thought I'd poke a little fun at you. But otherwise, the Green Beret does give the Bard good movement, as well as fly. Counter Magic, Genji Gauntlet. A very good combo, actually. Normally good. Counter Magic can be a bit iffy because Elemental Absorb teams benefit from Counter Magic. That's one thing to keep note. The Chemist here only has Sleep for Yin Yang Magic. Otherwise, he's your typical Spell Gunner. 108 gems, Magic Attack up, Pilgrimage. Yeah. Oh, I see. He can shoot the Bard for healing and then counter magic and then it'll heal the Chemist. Ah, very nice, very nice. I like that. Good synergy right there. And finally the Summoner. Moogle, Ramu, Ifrit, Carbuncle, Haste 2, Sinkhole. There we go. Black Robe definitely benefits Ramu and Ifrit, so that's always good. Carbuncle, in case, I guess in case a Beeson Boat were to hit, maybe that can help things out a lot. Critical Quick there to help the Summoner survive. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. It looks like an interesting team. Looks like the Lancer is basically just the tank of the group. Bard adds support. And it can be a damage dealer. This Chemist is disrupting and damage dealing. This one is mainly damage dealing. With Haste 2 and Sinkhole for minor disruption as well. Okay, for TrueLight here, we got Sketch the Chemist, Design the Scholar, Outline the Ninja. Sorry, I had to scratch my ear for a second. And Doodle the Thief. So, Chemist here with equipped range Atheist Bow. Oh, interesting, okay. So he's looking for throw items while being able to throw a bow. I think item and throw archers are a little bit better. I mean, yay for being a little bit different, I guess. But I don't know. I just think throw items archer are a little bit more convenient. Plus, you get more PA, and you actually get a little bit more jump out of this guy. It's a 5-jump Chemist, why not a 6-jump Archer, which is item and throw item. But this one does accomplish the same thing. if you are going to be a chemist anyways with this particular setup. Just Seal Evil, Hawkseye, and Execute. That's only to note. Execute's there for anti-sandbag. Seal Evil gets rid of undead. And Hawkseye just for concentrated damage, I suppose. Alright. Undead Scholar. Thunderflare, Bio 2, Raise Asuna. Undead too, so there's a 50-50 shot she can come right back up. She can absorb lightning, obviously, thanks to Mace of Zeus. Good MA with magic attack up. There's Ninja here. Ninjutsu kind. He has all the Tons, as well as Heretic and Steel Accessory. So basically, TrueLight's going for this. He wants this chemist to go first with the innocent procking. Goes for the lore. He can go for the innocent, and so can this thief, actually. He's built exactly the same way. He can go for the innocent himself. They both got attack up, so that's definitely a positive. They both got also absorb MP, so they can just simply keep the Tons going. So double the Tons, double the fun for him. How is the match going to go, though? I'm not sure. I am honestly not sure, but I think TrueLight definitely has an edge because of the innocent procking strategy, similar to Dante's old gimmickry and my anti-Oro Ninjutsu. You always want the Scholar to at least go before the Ninjutsu users go. A quick raise from the Lancer off the bat. Hawkseye on the Summoner. The Scholar's about to prepare Thunder Flare, but not gonna happen. Denied. Critical quick. Ooh, that Summoner's going to die to poison. So that was actually a great combo right there. It is right now 4-on-3 in CT5Holy's favor. This being a bit of a small map. Well, I call it a small map because the two teams are against, well, they're close to each other. No quick this time, but probably it might not even matter in the long run. A Holy coming up from the Bard. Down goes TrueLight's Chemist, but he gets up right. He gets right back up with re-raise, and kind of hobbles back. A wall in the Summoner. So yeah, CT5Holy is definitely in command at the moment. See, another raise. I'm surprised the Lancer's not going for Asuna. You would think that he wants to give us the poison at least. And the Ninja and the Thief are too busy, or gonna be too busy, taking care of the Summoner here. As she just have enough HP to survive. Hokutan. Ah! I've never seen that before. Hokutan heal? I mean, yeah, the Thief has a Phoenix Blade, which is a fire sword, and the Ninja has a black costume, which absorbs fire. But that was actually mighty impressive. I've never seen that before. Hokutan again. There's a wall, and Ramu. And the wall on the Chemist. The Scholar gets right back up. But she goes right back down. Yeah, TrueLight just... Yeah, TrueLight just could not catch a break here, unfortunately for him. More Angel Song, yay! Now the Lancer goes for Asuna, you cheeky bastard. Absorbent P after a Holy, and this should be it relatively soon. Futon Heal, very nice. And Sleep lands. Yeah, this will be it. Let's see if the Lancer can do some damage while in range. Or is the... Oh, well, the Bard's going to grab the crystal. Not enough. Then again, the Lancer is running a Javelin, which isn't really that great for weapon power to begin with. It's just there for the speed. But Rama would certainly finish things off. So, Holy takes round 1. We'll be going to round 2. Okay, so round 2 is about to begin, as we are now in map 26, the weapon storage of Yardo. So last match, TrueLight kind of got overwhelmed by CT5Holy on a very small map on the very early going, and he just couldn't get his strategy off, like he's about to here. So now the two Ninjutsu users have their Heretics ready, or the Innocents ready, and now they should be able to unleash a barrage of offense. However, CT5Holy's Lancer does have Wall prepared, so he should be able to sustain whatever offense. It's not for a high amount, but then again, the Chemist does have high faith. So, and CT5Holy's team being a high faith team, they should be able to withstand TrueLight's boosted offense, at least so far. And a powerful Moogle, actually. Asleep onto the Scholar. Ray should go off first, I think. Yes. Damage split. And Asleep connects. Let's see, the Ninja will go after the Bard. And the Thief will go for Hokuton. Damage and killing the Bard at the same time. The Chemist does not have Maiden's Kiss, oddly enough. Oh, I see. The Scholar was going to die anyways to Ifrit. That's why the Chemist didn't even bother. Okay. I didn't notice it until it was too late. No matter, though. It's the outline will... Ooh, critical quick. Forcing the summoner to change her mind, effectively. So now TrueLight is in the driver's seat. Oh. Allergies, allergies, allergies. Oh, I hate them. Having a stuffy nose and sounding like shit. Alright, there's a Hawk's Eye that time. The Chemist is not going for a normal bow shot to inflict Innocent. That probably would have been wise, because he would have been able to survive the Chemist's gunshot actually a lot better. There's the Asuna nonetheless. Now there's the Innocent proccing. Raid onto the Summoner connects. The Chemist will go for another gunshot. Now CT5Holy is back in the driver's seat. See who... The only resurrection that TrueLight has is that Chemist. So it will be crucial for him if he can keep the Chemist alive. Answer just wore off on both the thief and the ninja. There's a wall. So now if they want to put the summoner back down, they're going to have to double team her. Because wall protecting her. Like so. Scholar does finally get back up. And suddenly TrueLight is back in this thing. And the Lancer can't revive because of Innocent. Well, he can, but the chance would have been abysmally low. Or abysmally low. Down goes the Summoner again, just in the nick of time, too. Hokuton? Unevadable and effective. Same thing with Thunder Flare. Now both the Bard and the Lancer are in critical. And TrueLight should be able to take this. Figured why not sacrifice the thief to take down the Bard. He gets up from re-raise anyways. Another jump for the Lancer. Alright, Crystal. Chemist eats it. Lancer's close to biting the dust. Now he does. Alright, so we'll be heading off to round 3. See you guys there. Okay, round 3 times. We are now at map A6, Dolgolia Pass. This is definitely a smaller map, I think, than the first one. It's a little bit more cramped up, too. Instant proc of the Lancer is also going to trigger Dragon Spirit. And a bio from the Scholar. Ooh, big damage from the Glacier Gun. Big damage. Let's see if they can actually combo with... See, Hokuton. Counter Magic Hokuton. That was sweet. And down goes the Summoner already. TrueLight in a very commanding lead early on. Two units are in critical for CT5Holy, while one's only in critical for TrueLight. But yeah. Hawkseye to bring down the Lancer again just to make sure he does not get another turn in. Ooh, counter magic healing. That's the synergy I was telling everyone about. But yeah, CT5Holy is not looking too great at the moment. Megaton healing. Very nice. Scholar definitely needed that. Ooh, and Thunder Flare healing. Accidentally onto the Summoner, but Hawkseye will definitely put an end to that. One thing about oil, it can really mess up elemental absorb teams, or anyone with elemental absorb in general. So it's always good to bring oil protection. That's why, in particular, earth absorb teams with diamond armlet, let's say, work very well. You cover elemental absorb and prevent oil from screwing you over. And then of course there's like the Rainbow Staff and the Crystal Shield, which also serves purpose as a way to prevent elemental absorb strategies backfiring because of oil. And down goes the bars. CT5Holy is in heavy sandbag mode right now. It's not looking too good. Scholar does go down, but so does the Summoner. And the Chemist does not quite go down, but he should go down relatively soon. Oh! I thought the Chemist would go for Innocent that time, but he chose not to. I mean, I suppose it doesn't really exactly matter, all things considered, knowing that the Lancer probably would have gone down anyways. Summoner will go down to poison, so no need to waste your efforts there. And the Bard's running low on MP. The Chemist is still alive, but he won't be for long. I mean, he is right now 2-on-1, Never mind, now it's 2-0. So yeah, TrueLight wins. CT5Holy, get ready for opponent number 2. Alright guys, next matchup here is going to be CT5Holy's other team, known as Wall of Fire, on top. And on bottom we got newcomer, who is known as, let me get his name, there we go, SweetCherryBoyJp, with his other team known as Typical Harem. So, for CT5Holy, we got Mr. Mime, the Mime. Not the Pokemon, but just a man named Mr. Mime. Zombie, the Archer. Cheery, the Geomancer. And Mute, the Bard. Alright, so, let's take a look at this. Mime here. Very tanky Mime. Speed save unyielding. So this guy can definitely get his turn a little bit quicker. He can also tank a lot, move HP up. He also carries Nurse for, I guess, infinite defending as far as the Mime goes. I could be wrong. I could be thinking of completely something else. And he also has Transfusion. So this guy basically just heals himself and heals the party. That's all he does. 40-40, so this guy can definitely tank a lot. Immune to few status effects thanks to Chakra Band and Chantage. Maximilian just there for the HP. Of course, you can also get away with using Reflect Mail too, if you want to have spells basically just bounce off of you. You can get away with that as well, but Maximilian is fine as it is. The Archer here spams Cover Fire, and also a bit of an item bot too. Also Undead. Not sure why you would give him Auto Potion, knowing that Cursed Ring units don't absorb potions very well. I think you may have done goofed. Because, I mean, I'm looking at the current team spreader right now on my phone, and this guy does have Auto Potion. So, that's a bit awkward. I think Projectile Guard would have been much better. You would have at least had some degree of evasion. Not just from the Scoochun too, but from arrows as well. Arrow, guns, things like that. Yeah, but he spams Cover Fire with Concentrate. And the Mime can mimic the Cover Fire, which can always be nice. Geomancer. Well distributed stats, actually, to make use of powerful elementals. Can also use item. And the Mime can mimic the Geomancy damage as well. So yeah, very solid Geomancer, actually. 9 speed, you really can't go wrong with that. And finally the Bard, another elemental user. Oh, I see now why it's called Mute. You can't sing. You can only use Geomancy. And yeah, this guy should do even more damage, actually. And then Mime can just mimic that too. Aside from the silly error on your part, this team does look pretty solid. I would say great if it had not been for the Auto Potion Curse Ring combo. I mean, it's like you're not even going for balance or anything like that. I mean, if you're going for balance or the Blade Beam with the Undead unit, that I can understand. Unless you just want the Mime to just basically keep spamming Transfusion. I don't know. This looks very odd. The only other means of Auto Push I can see is if your Cursed Rain happen to get stolen. That's the only other excuse I can come up with for you. But yeah, moving right along, we got Sweet Cherry Boy. Welcome. We got Purgatory, the Samurai. Insane Asylum, the Mediator. Kazuya, the Monk. And Aretha, the Samurai. Or Aretha. Call what you want. I think I'm just Aretha. Purgatory, the Samurai. Equip Polearm Samurai gives her 10 speed thanks to the Javelin. Not too shabby. Only has Raise and Asuna. So she should be able to get it off at a decently fast rate. Comes also with Katetsu, Murasame, Kiku, and Masamune. Katetsu and Kiku aren't going to particularly do a lot of damage because it's it's MA times 7 and MA being 11, so 11 times 7 is 77, so that's all you're going to get out of her. Um, Normally if you give her like magic attack up and then the elemental boost in, then yeah, it's going to do a lot more damage. But this one's more a support unit at best. I mean, I could totally see Murasame and Masamune being a thing. But wouldn't you want, instead of Katetsu and Kiku, why not make her a actual support unit with, I would swap out Katetsu and Kiku for Boat, and I would have given her Wall. Because then you can make her, not only a white magic caster heavy samurai with support buffs, but you can also be disruptive with Boat and be essentially a mage killer. That's what I would have done, personally. I'm fine with the Dark Absorb. That's what you seem to have going on here. The Mediator, Stall, Preach, Death Sentence, Refute, Insult, Mimic, Darivon, Steelheart, Speed Ruin. Interesting. And Meatbone Slash, just for funsies. I don't know why you would give her 40 Faith if you're giving her a Blaze Gun. 70 Faith is a lot better if you're trying to get the most out of Blaze Gun damage. I mean, if you're looking for a tanky Mediator, I can understand that, but just a bad weapon of choice. I think that, H-Bag or H-Bag for more speed would have been better if you're going for Unyielding and 40 Brave, 40 Faith. Mangosh for the evasion. P-Bag if you wanted regen. There's plenty of things you could have gone for, except for a Blaze Gun. Or even a Mithril Gun if you wanted more Toxico accuracy. And Steel Heart accuracy, too. You could have gone for that instead. So I don't get what you're going for with this one exactly. If you are going to be using spell guns, you particularly want 70 Faith. So I don't see that doing much for you, to be honest. And as far as the other Tox goes, I don't see her using Preach all that much. And, Refute's okay. It's not as good as it once was. I mean, Refute used to be able to cancel charging, but Refute can only cancel buffs, which is still fine, I guess, but I probably would have got rid of Preach and Refute and just give her, like, move +1. That way she can really get in range and do stuff. Meatbone Slash, like I said, is a fun choice because you can capitalize on being critical, potentially. Moving right along, we have the Monk here. Cover Fire Spamming Monk, that's always good. 16 PA, so this guy should definitely get some high rolling numbers. You also have Still Evil. I don't see this Monk using Still Evil too much. I mean, Still Evil may be effective against this one, certainly, but, I don't know, the Monk's going to be relying a lot more on range damage. You know, like, he'll be using Cover Fire a lot. He'll be using Earth Slash a lot. He'll be using Repeat and Fist in case the enemy absorbs Earth or nullifies it, whatever. The other thing, too, is that you get Defense Armlet. While it's great for the PA, the thing of it is that Chakra Band already blocks Don't Act, if that's what you're fearing. And you got two items that absorb fire, meaning the Black Costume and the Defense Armlet. They both absorb fire. Wouldn't it be better if you make this guy, a Cursed Ring user himself? Or maybe Battle Boots if you want a good mixture of move and jump? Because you already got two items that absorb fire, and you got two items that prevents Don't Act. Unless you're super paranoid about Head Break or Steel Accessory. Anything like that. But you really could have done a little bit of equipment swapping. Battle Boots would have been fine because you can get some more range in, as well as and plus 40 Brave on the Monk with martial arts. I mean, if you're gonna be spamming Cover Fire, that's all good. But hang on. Sorry. I had to pause it for a second. Um, yeah, I would have done some equipment swapping on this guy personally. And, yeah, the computer was not focused on the emulator for a second. And finally, this samurai here, item bought a bit, and also has Magic Tech Up Katetsu, 14 MA. That's the way you gotta build a Magic Attack Up using Samurai. Kiku for another range damage option, which is fine. It will get the boost from Magic Attack Up. And plus, the Magic Attack Up gets the boost with the Katetsu, as well as from the Katetsu Knife, because it boosts Dark. So yeah, I am fine with the Dark Absorb. If you're going to go for a Dark Absorb team, again, I would swap out the Defense Armlet for something else for this monk. This Samurai's fine, though. You know, has all the items, well, not all the items, but the items you're going to need anyways. And Murasame can already heal for a lot more than a regular X potion would, because of the amount of MA this girl has. So, yeah. I like some of your ideas, Sweet Cherry Boy, but you could redo the Mediator and the Monk a little bit. And just swap out a couple of equips on the Samurai, but she's mostly fine. This one, I think, is the most polished of the four. Okay, RNG. We are going to map 25, Yardo Fort City. Sorry this took a little bit longer than usual, but I like to talk about new teams because it's my first time reviewing them. If it's a team I know I've seen before, I just zip right through. Start things off with the Masamune. I mean, Masamune is just so good. Sometimes too good. Cover Fire. And a failed Mimic Cover Fire, as mine was just out of range. Hell Ivy for a decent amount. 112. Monk gets in there for a Chakra. Masamune as well. Mute will go for more Geomancy. Ooh, good damage. 140. Charm lands. And Katetsu for a little hurt and heal. Let's see. And of course, Geomancy cannot hurt allies. See, Monk goes for more Chakra. Samurai is still out of range. The Mime. See what I mean? Again, unless you're going for Blade Beam or for Balance, Auto Potion would have been understandably fine. But you're kind of just hurting your own Archer in the process, man. You silly man. I thought you knew better. Anyways, Cover Fire. Doing some decent damage. And Katetsu, a little hurt and heal action. See, that's a much better Katetsu than what the first Samurai had, Sweet Cherry. The Javelin one. Ooh, Mimic Geomancy. I like that. And oh my god, that Cover Fire dropped the Archer. Puts the bar into critical, and double kill off Katetsu. The Mime's all that's left, and CT5Holy is not looking too good here. Alright, so it'll just be a matter of time before the Mime drops. Preach onto the Monk. Why? I guess just for funsies, because the match is already gonna be over. Faith on a 40 Faith unit. That's actually pretty funny to see. Alright, that's it. So, Sweet Cherry Boy takes round 1. We'll be going to round 2. Alright, round 2 is about to begin as we are now in map 12. The Gate of Launau Castle. So far, Sweet Cherry Boy got some really powerful Cover Fire in. And of course, that Charm also helped matters as well. Mimic cover fire onto two different targets. Very nice. Charm does land though. Geomancer is going to be looking for Carve Model. Don't move proc. And a local Quake. No Petrify proc. Cover fire onto the Geomancer. No Counter Flood there. The Mime's going to be able to punch the Archer, but you silly fool. Auto Potion. Again, Projectile Guard probably would have been... Ooh, a Petrify proc immediately. Onto the Samurai. Oh, but wait. Double Mimic Derivant. Well, catches... Triple Mimic Derivant. We catches 2 units, though. Kamatachi. Don't act proc. Procs are just going off everywhere. And a stop proc! Holy crap. Wow, procs are just going off everywhere. Seemingly almost all the time. Hot damn. Well, this is definitely an explosive start to round 2. But yeah, CT5Holy is actually in some trouble because, well, he has 2 units to sleep. Oh. Cover fire, triple panel. CT5Holy was just lucky that Auto Potion didn't go off on the Archer, otherwise he would have died right there. And Mute's gonna go for more Hell Ivy. Oh my god, so much damage on the 3 units. And triple kill! Hell yeah, we are going to round 3. Okay, so tiebreaker times. We are now map 35, Zealand Fort City. Round 2, procs went off everywhere, and there was a triple kill cover fire, which is pretty damn sweet. So now the question becomes, how will round 3 shape up? We shall see. But there's a lot of status procs that went off in the span of 2 minutes in the last match. We're going to see how round 3 shapes up. I really can't wait to see how this is going to go. Alright, so Mute's going to fly forward. Carve Model. No, don't move proc. And cover fire. Catches the Mediator and drops her. Oh wow, a Mimic cover fire, but thankfully it was blocked. That would have been a funny backfire. Alright, so Mimic Derivon catches nobody. And a raise misses. Geomancer will fly up to the rooftop. Gusty Wind drops the Mediator. And so far, CT5Holy is definitely at an edge here. See, triple pound Geomancy, that always hurts. And the Samurai would be looking for a raise 1. Cover fire. Catches 2 units, doing a lot of damage to the Bard in the process. No HP restore onto the Monk, that's pretty unfortunate. His raise does connect onto the Mediator, who rushes forward. Refute does not get rid of re-raise. A bit unfortunate, but what can you do? Gusty Wind. No HP restore again. Ooh, stop proc onto the enemy Mediator. Very nice. I wager this because the Monk's Brave is just too low. That's why HP restore hasn't been going off as much. Earth Slash for not terrible amount of damage. Again, just because of the 40 Brave here. Oh my god, his sleep proc too. Again, no HP restore. If the Monk had higher Brave, HP restore would have for sure gone off. However, oh, stop proc, nice. But she is still in the middle of charging, though. Speed save onto the Mime, who immediately gets a turn, and he's going to heal up. Oh no, he's gonna punch the Mediator down. Same thing, I guess. See, Bard will go for Carve Model. onto the monk. Kitetsu healing once again. I don't know, Sweet Cherry Boy is in a little bit of trouble right now. Auto potion? Ah! Almost dropped the archer. And down goes the samurai. They were able to take her out just in time before the spell can go off. Low transfusion action. And more cover fire. No HP restore again. He's 0-4 for HP restore. But yeah, CT5Holy should definitely take this. It will simply be a matter of time now. With the item bot samurai being all that's left, the magic attack up one, I don't think Sweet Cherry Boy would be able to last. Let's see, more geomancy damage. More mime fun. And they're all she wrote. CT5Holy does take this one. Get ready for opponent number 3. Alright guys, our last match in the triple threat for CT5Holy anyways. Is going to be now between his other team, which is known as Wall of Random. And on bottom we got Shintroy's team, which is known as Third World. So for CT5Holy we got Combusto the Paladin. Combustible the Paladin. There we go. I had to think about how to pronounce for a second. Practice does make perfect. Mr. Mime the Mime. His twin brother from another team. Maybe. That's up to him to decide. Dryax the Geomancer. And Monk the Monk. Okay, so we got here Dual Wielding Paladin with 2 Moonlights, so double blade beam proc, I'm assuming. White Robe to cancel, well, not cancel out the fire weakness, but at the same time, neutralize the fire weakness to take in just normal damage. Move +1, so this guy can get in range. Gold Helm for stats protection. Move +1. Like I said before, just did again. Range only has Quickening, Steel Heart, and Transfusion. This guy can spam Quickening, and the Mime can spam Quickening too. And this one only has Wall. Guess meant to basically just tank a lot with Wall. You can also give the Paladin Wall too, actually, now that I think about it. Geomancer here has Kutetsu, Bizenboat, Murasame, and Masamune. Overwhelm just for the added boost with Kutetsu, well, with draw in general. Has counter, so Geomancer could definitely counter the any physical attack with her battle axe attack, and it can trigger decap, which is always very useful. 9 speed, so she's relatively fast, well, fast enough anyways. Everyone on CT5Holy's team has 9 speed, which I think is pretty interesting. And we got a monk here, a status-based monk actually, with martial arts, which does give Chakra a bit of a healing. Also has Secret Fist and has Mimic Derivan. Dragon Spirit is there for the re-raise, obviously. So yeah, that's what it looks like here. So we got a mixture of high damage potential from Blade Beam, Mime with just wall tanking, Geomancer with healing and damage, and this monk with status, healing, and reviving. Okay, now on to Shintroy's team, which has PA the Monk, Captain Attribute the Mime, SP the Bard, and MA the Scholar. So, pretty much here is, everyone's trying to boost whatever attribute for this Mime. That's pretty much what the game plan here is. This is a monk with basic skill. It also has PA save and accumulate. So he'll be built Every time he uses accumulate, the mime will mimic the accumulate. Also can also mimic the martial arts that the monk can do as well. That's what the mime can do. It can mimic the punch art. This mime also has geomancy, so this mime can just do as much geomancy damage as she can. She also has MA save, so her geomancy damage can do even more. A bard with just cheer song, but he also's got Mugo, Shiva, Ramu, Fairy, Carbuncle, Ifrit. So this guy is pretty much your all-around typical high MA summon magic bard. And this one right here is your Thunderflare Tornado Scholar with magic attack up. And then Cure, Raise, Regen, Wall Asuna. So your typical mage, this is your pure damage setup with Bard. Mime can just use Geomancy for added status procs, and the monk can use PA boost and stuff. So Shintroy's goal here is to boost as much speed, MA, and PA on this particular mime as possible. That's what he's trying to do here. See, as far as map, I forgot what map we were doing. This is actually bad. Oh, no, I remember now. It was map 22. Magic City, Garaland. Silly me, I almost forgot. No worries. Alright, there's a quickening. Alright, PA will rush forward, go for a Wave Fist. And that's going to boost the damage with Clim Hazard. No, not Clim Hazard, Blade Beam. Sorry. And both teams actually has a mime, so this should be very interesting to see how this will go. The female mime using Geomancy also carries 108 gems, which does mean that you should get some decent damage off the bat. There's a Tornado, and there's an Ifrit. Double kill off Ifrit. And CT5Holy is in trouble already. Geomancer is going to fly in there, go for Kotetsu. Get some okay damage off. Repeating Fist, no counter though. And the Geomancer goes down. Yeah, Shintroy is definitely in the driver's seat at the moment. There's a wall? Okay. Wave Fist, it's going to trigger Dragon Spirit. And there's a Cheer Song. Actually boosting the speed on a couple of his units. But with CT5Holy already being laid out due to the massive AoE, I don't think he's going to be able to come back from this. Mimic Dervon actually puts the mime to sleep. So let's see what that will actually do here. And no, that's it. That's the end of round 1. We'll see what happens in round 2. Alright, round 2 is about to get underway as we are now in map 30, CU 3rd floor. But yeah, Shintroy got a massive start against the CT5Holy squad with a big AoE, and he just didn't stop. CT5Holy just was not able to recover from there. Now this being a little bit more wider, a little bit more spread out, maybe CT5Holy might be able to stand a chance. Maybe. Alright, so PA will rush forward. Wave Fist misses. And Masamune Now everyone on CT5Holy squad is hasted. More quickening from the Paladin. Now he's at 11 speed plus haste, which makes him at a 14 speed. Shirzon only catches the Scholar. Not too successful this time. See, Blizzard. Not a lot of damage. Nice with a Mimic Tornado. But the Monk is still standing. Mime goes for a wall. And a quick Chakra for a little bit of healing up. Let's see. Double Sword Whack. No Blade Beam proc. It would not have done as much damage anyways. Tetsu. Keen Fist. And let's see. Wall under the Paladin. Now, if he can charge forward and go after the Monk again, he might be able to KO him. We'll see, though. Skull is right there for the I think it's the Tornado Healing. Blizzard, ooh, double whammy right there with the silence and the blind proc, but Sigma Magic can get rid of it entirely. Little Tornado Healing action, and Mimic Tornado, nicely done. Oh, but Blade Beam, maybe. Yes, down goes the Monk. It's not exactly a favorable Mimic Tornado, because that allowed the Paladin to do more damage with his Blade Beam. Wall into the Geomancer. So now CT5Holy should be able to take this from here. Unless Cheersong keeps going off and off, allowing Shintroy more turns. Blade Beam again. Let's see, what can the Mime do? She's gonna go for more Geomancy, it looks like. No Sounds proc under the Monk. Geomancer's gonna fly all the way down. Goes for Katetsu. Catches them both, only just 100 damage. As the Bard will go for a Fairy. Oh, but KO. No need for a Blade Beam that time. It looks like CT5Holy should be able to take round 2 now. It's a 4-on-2 at the moment. Sounds proc, so no more Toxtail out of the Monk, but I don't think that should really matter. Let's see. Katetsu. Minor healing from Katetsu, but it works. Down goes the Monk again. Alright, and the Rays, Blizzard. Just for funsies. Mime Punch, just for funsies. Bees and Boat. There you go. Mimic Bees and Boat to add a little more insult to injury right there. Oh, that would have been awesome. A mime sword whack, and that would have been a kill too. Oh, that's too bad. But the Mime will still get to finish off the Scholar anyways. So it's 4-on-1. One Mime won't be able to finish off 4 units by herself. Now the Paladin can just spam Quickening. Oh, one thing you guys just noticed, the Mime's MP got depleted. He still gets to spam Quickening anyways. So yeah, the Mimes do have infinite MP. Well, not infinite MP exactly, but rather it could just mimic without the cost of MP. So essentially, it has infinite MP. Essentially. I know Soundcaster made that point a little while ago, but as you can see here, the mime is still going to be able to mimic, despite having 0 MP. Alright, now the Paladin can just spam Quickening even more. Yay, Quickening funsies! And that's it. CT5Holy ties this up. We are going to round 3. And tiebreaker time, as we are now in map 59, UBS 3rd floor. Another large map actually in this one. Perhaps a little bit larger there. Perhaps this one's going to be a little bit larger than the last one. But yeah, with the space that CT5Holy got in the second round, he was able to spam Quickening, and was able to overwhelm Shintroy's units, and Cherishon was not going off as much as he would like. Let's see how this third round shapes up. There's a lot of interesting geomancy to take advantage of. Like there's Demon Fire, obviously. There's also Kamatachi there as well. So oil procs and don't act procs can definitely come aplenty for Shintroy here. Cherishon misses everyone, but gets 2 of them this time. PA not really using a lot of accumulate so far. Not sure why the air doesn't trigger using accumulate. Nonetheless, here's an early tornado here. And Mimic Tornado, just for fun. There's a wall onto the mime. And the bar, we're looking for big time summon magic. Here comes Ifrit. Almost a double kill, actually. More Quickening, and the Paladin's gonna have to run off. And a Secret Fist. Katetsu, little hurt and heal. And a little block, too, along the way. So far, CT5Holy is at a slight lead here. That's because of the early on, death sentence, yes. Because it's going to expire, and Shintroy will have to spend a turn resurrecting. Now the Paladin used up all of his MP for Quickening anyways. And the Mimic Tornado actually drops CT5Holy's mime. How about that? This is Katetsu, MA save. And Secret Fist onto the Bard. The question is going to become, can CT5Holy actually stall out here? A Wave Fist heal, that's actually very nice. But the mime is still gonna die. Paladin is just creeping in range. Geomancer will go right after the Scholar. Katetsu. Quick Cure action. And Mimic Cure. That was actually pretty nice. See, Wave It. Oh, that missed. So unfortunate. That probably would have comboed the Monk with whoever summon magic the Bard had in mind. Down goes Shintroy's mime, and the Geomancer will look for Murasame. Paladin still getting in range. This one's going to be looking for, I believe, a raise 1. The mime gets right back up, goes for a wall. Oh boy. Yeah, Shintroy's team isn't looking too good. Charm? Lands. Yeah, CT5Holy is definitely going to be taking this. The bard's going to be dropping very soon. Scholar's charmed. The monk's really the only viable member left. At least for the moment. Oh, that was funny. Mimic backfire, but it could be a blessing in disguise too. Never mind. Paladin goes down. But because he's built so much speed, he may get back up a lot quicker. So it might not actually be too bad for him. We'll wait and see. The Geomancer is going for a lot more drow than battle axe shots. So it's right now 3-on-1, well, 3-on-2. Monk has re-raise. Charm just wore off. Bag whack just for funsies. PA save again. The Scholar's going to be looking for a raise onto the Mime. And Mr. Mime will take out Mr. Monk. Raise 1 connects. Let's see, what can this Mime do? Anything special? Kamatachi. And Mr. Mime gets a goes for a punch, but Mrs. Mime gets an MA save. Mimic bag whack, that's pretty cute. Down goes Captain Attribute. So now it's pretty much 3-on-2. I don't see, unless the monk can make some kind of a comeback. There's a wish. The mime immediately gets a turn and goes for a Geomancy. Let's see. Secret Fist lands. Kitetsu, PA save. Yeah, not too much has happened. Wow, the mime is so fast. The Paladin's yet to get right back up, too. And PA will go for Chakra. Healing up the mime here. Tornado. Quick Tornado healing as well. More Kitetsu. PA save, and then MA save. So let's see. Kamatachi. 90 damage this time. That's due to the MA save, so I don't know. Shintroy is hanging in there, actually. Now the Paladin gets right back up and does nothing at the moment. He's a bit out of range. Secret Fist misses, which is great for Shintroy, because at least the Scholar can still go on the attack. Monk is right there, though. Repeating Fist, followed up by a Tornado, perhaps? Oh, Transfusion. Great save there. Oh, the Paladin's in critical because of Auto Potion. But he might not necessarily attack, though. Because he is in critical. Critical AIs tend to run away a lot. MA save again onto the Mime. The Bard is still down. He probably won't get back up at all. Don't act procs into the Geomancer. Uh-oh. Oh, did I actually see that? Gay love mime? What? Alright, down goes the monk. He'd probably rather die than make love to that mime. And anyways, Geomancy. Down goes the Paladin. So it's effectively 3-on-2 at the moment. MA save again. So, I don't know. Oh, Mimic Darevon. Ooh, that'll stop. Oh my god, Mimic Darevon. Imagine if that hit. That would have been amazing. But I don't think Shintroy is going to be able to last much longer here. Oh, but she is still going to try to raise that monk. Who does come back, who does get a turn. And he does attack the other monk. But I think one more Secret Fist will do him in. Like so. Oh, double Secret Fist. That would have been great if that hit. That would have been a great combo right there. Undead Paladin comes right back. And let's see. The monks will go for a Way Fist, dropping him. Just for good measure, I guess. So yeah, this is pretty much it right here. Monk spends his last turn reviving the Mime. But even I don't think that it'll last too much longer here. She can really only do so much. Kamatachi for 102 damage, which is still good, but she'll go right back down. So yeah, with the Skull being all that's left, and then one Secret Fist. Oh, that misses. Bad accuracy of Secret Fist. I'm guessing bad compat? Well, all it takes for the monk to get things done is just get that one last Secret Fist in, and that will do it. And that's all she wrote there. CT5Holy wins. Had to sneeze for a second. So yeah, that's pretty much it. GG, both of you. And thank you all for watching. Did you like CT5Holy's new teams? Did you not like it? Would he feel silly about the Auto Potion Zombie Archer? Did he wish he nailed that double Secret Fist with the Mime? I'm sure he would have. And then Paladin gets to watch his team celebrate with glory. The last few pokes with Thunder Flare before the Skull goes down. Crystals are popping up. And more food that none of them are going to be able to reach because the match is over. Thanks for watching.